What's up, guys? Remember that time you saw the new girl from accounts receivable at the cafe during lunch, and on that particular day you were feeling a little more confident than usual, so you decided to engage in a conversation with her. You know that you were definitely flirting with her, and you felt that she was responding well and being flirty with you too. You bump into her at the office as you both head home, and it turns out she was just being nice. Instant friend zone. Later that evening, you completely missed all the signs when you were at the gym and had that brief conversation with a nice looking girl there. After what happened at work, you just thought the gym girl was being nice. Little did you know, she was flirting with you, and you destroyed the chance you had to go on a date with her. So, you know how to get a girl's attention. You just need a little bit of help understanding how to read whether she is being flirty with you or simply being nice. In this video, we are going to go over 6 different signs to tell whether she is being friendly or flirty. Sign number 1 is touching. You will often find that people will give you a handshake either when they see you or at the end of the meeting. Some may even give you that somewhat awkward hug, and you might even be thinking, "Whoa, you're in my bubble." I have both male and female friends who just have it in their character to give me a good pat on the back when they see me, or they are always up for a hug. These are simply signs that they are being super friendly. People who give you a handshake or a hug typically stop there and will usually stop touching you unless they have a reason to. For example, you might have fallen over and they are helping you get back up on your feet, or they accidentally brush past you. Maybe you were both reaching for the door handle at the same time and your hands touch. In this instance, the people who are only being nice will react quickly to pull their hand away and apologize awkwardly for touching you. This is because as humans, we naturally find it very awkward to touch other people physically. Especially strangers, because we don't want to be seen as a creep, which is why we refrain from doing so. When this line is crossed, however, it is a sign that someone is intentionally being flirty with you. When someone is being flirty with you, you will find that they will enter your personal space a lot more often and tend to want to stay there, and will often encourage you to enter their personal bubble just so that they feel that they can enter yours. If we use the reaching for the door example, if the same scenario happened with someone who is being flirty with you, they will not retract their hand from yours as quickly and may even continue to push the door open with their hand touching yours until you have both exited the room. Some other signs to tell that someone is flirting with you is if they frequently touch you gently and hug you often. Essentially, any excuse for them to touch you, they will attempt to. Sign number 2 is related to how you converse with each other on different topics of conversation. When the relationship between you and her is simply friendly, you will find that you can easily talk about topics and debate on them. And you will both openly express your views and opinions on the topics. You will find that you will have some common views, and you will also find that you will have some opposing views on certain topics, with the end result being that your friendly relationship remains the same towards each other. While this is typical of general conversation between two people, however, you will notice the following happen in your conversations when she is flirting with you. If she is being more than just friendly with you, you will begin to notice that she will start focusing more on topics that you both have in common and have the same views on. Because this is what you both enjoy and can agree on, which makes the conversation flow a lot smoother. By doing this, she is trying to build a stronger connection with you to establish that bonding relationship using those newly discovered topics. An example of this would be if you both love animals. Even more so if you both say you have a dog. You will find that the conversation will always revert back to something about dogs. This leads on to how you will notice how she reconnects back with you about topics. What I mean by this is when your conversation is suddenly interrupted. You will notice that she may start speaking first by asking you what you were saying. Sometimes, even if you weren't even the one talking when the conversation was interrupted. This is because she is so tuned in and focused on you that she just wants to know everything and is afraid she has missed an important detail. The third sign that they are being more than just friendly is that they make it super obvious that they don't like being single. Now, I know what you are thinking. Friendly people can also talk about how they dislike being single. However, the way they express it is very different to someone who is actually flirting with you. If she is just being friendly, she will let you know that she is single and then move on to the next topic of conversation. Whereas, if she is flirting with you, she will let you know that she is single, followed by a short pause immediately after. What this pause means is that she is waiting to see your reaction to the fact that she just told you she is single, or hinted that she was by saying that she hates being single. She wants to get some feedback from you to gauge whether you are interested in potentially moving to the next level with her. Remember that if she is single and ready for a relationship, that everything you say and do is then analysed to see whether your feelings match hers on the same level. Get this, if a girl starts or even hints to you how they hate not being in a serious relationship and how they miss the feeling of having someone special to come home to and spend time with, then they are essentially telling you without literally waving a giant sign in your face that they are indeed single. They don't want to be single, and they are letting you know all this because they want you to know so that you can take the appropriate action like the alpha you are and date her. The fourth sign to look out for to tell whether she is being more than just friendly is by looking at her overall body language. If she is only being friendly, her whole body may be facing slightly away from you or not facing towards you at all while you're having a conversation with her. However, if her torso and feet are facing towards you, it means that she is intrigued and focused on you, and that is definitely a good sign. You may also notice that she starts to mirror your body language. And you can put this to the test using simple actions such as touching your nose. If you are standing next to a wall, lean up against it and see if she will follow. If you find that she starts to mirror what you do, then it shows that she is really focused and in tune with you, because chances are that she doesn't even consciously realize that she is mimicking your actions. The fifth sign she is being more than just friendly is that you are her problem solver. She will actively find you to ask for help. Sure, your friends will come and ask you for help, and that doesn't mean that they are flirting with you, of course. It's when you notice the girl you have just started interacting with come up to you more and more often asking for your assistance. The act of her coming to you for help doesn't confirm that she is flirting with you. It all depends on her reaction after you have helped her. If she comes to you to ask for your help or advice on something, and you provide her with the help she needed and her reaction is very brief and short like, "Great, thanks for your help, bye," it can mean that she is just being friendly because this is a typical response your friends would give you. On the other hand, if she is flirting with you, she will overreact to even the smallest things you help her with, and will most likely hover around and try to make small talk with you and create more opportunities for the both of you to be around each other. For example, she may ask if you would like to go and grab a coffee with her, or if she can buy you lunch. The sixth sign that she is being flirty is that conversations with her just feel a little bit different. A friend will always hear you out. They will always make sure that you feel like you are being noticed and are important to them. But when it comes to talking with the girl who is flirting with you, she makes you feel just a bit more special. Your friends will talk to you, listen to you, and give their advice. But you will notice that they may quite often be on their phones at the same time. And their torso and feet might be pointing away from you even though they are responding back to you. They may be distracted by other things happening in the room, so a friend may often not be giving you 100% of their attention during conversations. Whereas, you will notice when a girl is flirting with you, she will give you 110% of her attention by not looking at her phone. Her body language will show that she is focused on you, where her torso and feet are both pointing at you. She will look at you and not let her eyes wander around the room. She will allow you to finish talking without interrupting you, and then she will often follow up by asking deep and meaningful questions to show that she cares and understands you. This special feeling will be even more apparent during conversations where you are a bit down and not quite feeling your usual self. Friends will sympathize with you and tell you that you are an awesome person and that everything will be all good, and at least you have this, or at least this didn't happen, or at least you still have this option. A girl who is flirting with you will likely empathize with you and try to relate to you on a much deeper level. She will do everything in her power to cheer you up and pull you out of the dark hole by telling you how amazing you are and how great you are at everything you do. She will shower you with compliments because she likes you and wants you to feel validated and heard. Guys, the next time you speak with a girl and she shows any of the 6 signs we have talked about today, chances are she is flirting with you and not just simply being friendly. So be the alpha that you are and ask her out on a date. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep leveling up.